Hello, guys. You're welcome to another session of this channel. Yeah, I'm bringing before you Mr. Kenneth Nwakama, is the CEO of Nohitch Web. And as our usual practice, our goal is to bring before you tested, trusted, and proven entrepreneur, online entrepreneur. These guys will tell you if doing online business is profitable or not. Many people have been scammed online. We have so many people that they want to do genuine business online, but they don't know who to go to. Okay, but on this channel, we have promised you to bring tested, trusted, and people that are genuine Nigerians doing simple, legitimate business online. So you can always connect with them. So I have the privilege to introduce to you Mr. Kenneth Nwakama. So before we continue, I want to tell you that if you want to really encourage us to do more, please subscribe. Press the notification button so that you can get updates from this session. Aside that, we want you to like and share the videos, the link. Then we want to hear from you. Your comments is very, very important to us. Please ask questions. If you want to go into an online business, don't just go like that. You need a mentor. Okay, please, we need your feedback by asking questions in the comment section. I want to promise you we will attend to all the questions you ask. If I need to bring back Mr. Nwakama, I will do that because I know he has a lot of information to dish out. Okay, so I have the privilege to bring him on board. So Mr. Nwakama, can you just quickly tell us about yourself?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Moses. What's there to know? Well, I am an online entrepreneur. I currently handle 3 businesses. One is affiliate marketing. Secondly, I'm into course content creation, and 3, consultancy, business consultancy. So I've pretty much been on the internet space for like since 2012. So at the time of this interview, that's approximately 9 years. So I've tried pretty much a lot of things and I've stuck to where I am today. Yeah, so the whole zeal for entrepreneurship began from my secondary school days and it's been awesome since then. So that's it.
Okay, that's interesting. Many people, when you see some guys, they tell you that they made 9 million naira within 2 months. Many people will not know that they didn't start that day. And it was a journey, not just like they woke up one day and they made that 9 million. So there are so many shining objects online, and then that is why we are here to interview people that are proven, people that we know over time. I know you very well. I have attended your training, and I know the quality of information you gave out. Okay, so how did you start this online business? Like, I know you are into, like you mentioned, you have 3 businesses you're managing. How did you start, please?
Okay, like I said, I started out in 2012. My days in university, my second year actually. I first started out with Fiverr. Fiverr, I jumped into mini importation, days of Patrick Ogidi and stuff.
Wow.
So yeah, so I started mini importation in my university days. Along the line, I moved on into web design. I just started that out with core HTML. So, but along the line, I noticed that these other businesses were not really giving me what I wanted. And coming from a home an African home where you are the firstborn, if it's expected of you to be an assistant father.
Exactly.
So yeah, so after doing some jobs and stuff, I wasn't really satisfied. So one morning I saw some article on Nairaland.com, and that article talked about affiliate marketing. So I took my time to study and discover that there were so many affiliate marketing platforms, Warrior Plus, JVZoo, Clickbank, and a lot of people were moving towards Warrior Plus and JVZoo. But something struck me about Clickbank. And what struck me about Clickbank was that with Clickbank, you have access to so many niches: weight loss, make money online, spirituality. In fact, during the lockdown last year, someone I know in Bayelsa State actually made close to $20,000 promoting animal niche, the animal niche on Clickbank. Yeah. So the versatility of Clickbank was what made me stick to Clickbank. And one thing with me is that I love doing a business that is unique. I don't like going to a saturated business. I love doing something that when you call out founders or people pushing it, I'm there. So that's basically how I started and found myself where I am today.
That's very interesting. I think I've had encounter with Clickbank. For viewers over there, Clickbank is an international affiliate network platform that allows you to promote its products. Okay, we have in the online business, we have the affiliate programs, we have affiliate network, we have the affiliates. The affiliate are people that promote other people's product for commission. So you can always go to have a Clickbank and promote any of the product that resonates with you, and you earn commission. The commission is always in dollars. Mr. Kenneth, we in Nigeria here, I last year when I was doing my research on Clickbank, I discovered that some countries were restricted from doing business with Clickbank, and Nigeria is one of such countries that Clickbank banned from doing business because of this 419 issue. There was one security ebook I read about 3 or 4 years ago, and to my surprise, the author was an international author, and in that book, Nigerian 419 was shortlisted as one of the highest risk in the whole world. I was shocked. Nigerian 419 in that book. Okay, so how did you find your way around it, that as a Nigerian you still do legitimate business on Clickbank?
Okay. Before now, people came up with or we used to have this thing of you use a VPN to log on to Clickbank and do your stuff. But like you said, security, updates itself over time.
Yeah.
Now, Clickbank is one of the top 5 security conscious, websites in the world. Their security is top notch. Now, even if you log on to Clickbank with a VPN, no matter how strong your VPN is, there is every tendency that your main IP address that has been masked will still be shown to Clickbank. Now, there are many ways that can happen. One of such ways is this: we live in a country where our network service is very wonderful. So, and the VPN is more like a bridge. Okay, so this is Clickbank, this is the VPN, and when you try to connect, and this is you. So, and your network, your internet service provider is in between as well. So your internet service provider is this unseen link here. Now, if for any reason your internet service network goes down, the VPN disconnects, and then this is your IP, this is Clickbank. So Clickbank is able to see that, okay, this guy is really from a blacklisted country. So yeah, so now this is what they do. If they'll be merciful, your account might become blacklisted immediately, maybe if you try to refresh your page. But if they decide to deal with you like they did to me some years ago, I lost around $3,000 towards my birthday. So what actually caused that was the laptop I was using then. My brother was actually trying to learn something, so he logged onto my Clickbank account because he has been hearing that I do Clickbank. He logged onto my Clickbank account without my VPN.
Wow!
And $3,000 I was meant to withdraw the next day just went, and it was crazy. So it can be very depressing because over here $3,000 is a lot of money.
A lot of money.
It's a lot of money. So that alone, and one thing with entrepreneurship is that you need to learn how to absorb the shock. And when you absorb shocks and when negative things happen, these negative things propel your mind to go out and look out for more research that would strengthen your business know-how. So after that incident, I ran into something that it has saved my life since then. I've made a lot, and my account has not been banned for more than 2 years.
Yeah, that's
so it's
fantastic.
Been solid.
That's
and there is this thing I see about people saying, tell your friends in the US or the UK to open an account for you and send you details. Now, this is what will happen when you do that. Clickbank records what we call cookies. Now, when Clickbank notices that your cookies come with IP addresses, now when Clickbank notices that your cookies have changed, anything could go wrong. Anything could go wrong.
Okay, thank you very much for that insight. Now, aside this challenge, do we have other challenges in doing business with Clickbank apart from these ones? The challenges you just mentioned about Nigerians, Nigerians being blacklisted by Clickbank. Apart from this, what other challenges do you feel people have in doing business online?
Okay. I have actually been scammed twice.
Wow.
On the internet. The freshest of them is, I think that should be 2020, before the lockdown actually, or sorry, during the lockdown. I tried to purchase a software from a company, and after spending close to 500 USD, I didn't get that. And I didn't pay with PayPal, I paid with a card. So with a card, requesting for a refund is not easy. Okay, and which is one of the reasons why this Clickbank has actually banned us. We're not just the only banned country. Over 66 countries banned on Clickbank. So, and these people are actually bought from it's one of the banned countries. Actually Bangladesh, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, Bangladesh. So, other than the banning thing, one issue we face with Clickbank is making sales, because you see, traffic is not just traffic. Okay, converted traffic is the most important backbone of every business.
I agree with you.
So if your traffic is not converting, it's just like say you are into the weight loss, maybe you sell weight loss tea, and you just walk into a street and like, hey, I'm selling weight loss tea. Nobody will buy. Even if you would sell, it just be very little. But when you walk into something like a gym, and you have people that are actually overweight and want to lose weight, and you sell the weight loss tea to them, you see, you're going to make a lot of sales. So positioning is one thing that is another problem when it comes to not just Clickbank, with every business, every single business. So if you can get your positioning right, everything will fall into place.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I like that. Okay, like what does it take to apply as an affiliate to Clickbank? Affiliates are people that go to Clickbank website to promote products on Clickbank. And I said earlier that we have affiliate programs. Affiliate programs is just like you, an affiliate, they will give you the privilege to promote their products, whether digital or physical products. Okay, when you apply on their website, it's quite different from what Clickbank is doing. Clickbank is an affiliate network. Affiliate network means that they allow vendors, creators of product, digital or physical, to showcase their products on their platforms. Then people that want to promote it are called affiliate. They will now come to the platform and promote it. Now, as an affiliate, what does it take for you to apply to Clickbank to promote products on Clickbank?
Okay, well, I need to say this so that everyone will understand. The surest method is something that a lot of us have been taking for granted, but for the sake of a lot of things, I might not really come out with it. But here is what we should understand. Stay away from VPNs. Stay away from VPNs. VPNs do not do you any good. And there's what we call, when it comes to IP address, there's what we call IP addresses. Now, IP addresses, it's like the footprint of your PC or your phone. Okay, these are a string of numbers that identify where you are visiting a site from.
Yeah.
So when you decide to grow with VPNs, there's what we call dedicated IP address, and there's what we call dynamic. Okay, dedicated or static, then dynamic IP addresses. Now, dynamic IP addresses are IP addresses that change, like maybe every minute or second or every second. But dedicated or static remains the same. It doesn't change. Now, the problem with VPNs is that they come with IP addresses that change, dynamic IP addresses. So when your IP address is not stable or doesn't belong to the same string of numbers, there's every tendency that even if your network service provider does not mess up, you get your account banned. You get your account banned. And most of these IP addresses, what they do is that there's what we call being anonymous. The anonymity is not really 100%. It could be 40%, and 40% to a site that is really, really secure. You would have a lot of problems. So my advice is stay away from VPNs, number one. Stay away from anyone that tells you to tell your friend in the US or UK to open an account and send you the details, because along the line, that account is going to be banned. It's a horrible gamble.
Even taxation is
even taxation. Yeah, and there's something else I need to note, pinpoint. Thank you for reminding me this, Mr. Moses. Now, for blacklisted countries, this is something I'll just say. Many people should know this, but for the sake of posterity, for blacklisted countries, if you're among the 66 blacklisted countries, do not open a Clickbank account as a US resident. Because if you do, when it's time to withdraw a certain amount of money, you would be asked to present tax ID or social security number. And that's not what you want. And you can't cook that up. Forget about what you see on the internet. You can't cook that up, because it's just like your BVN. If your BVN or national identity number is key into the database, it brings out everything about you. So imagine having maybe your pseudonym is Paul and you get an SSN or social security or tax ID of someone answering Elizabeth. There is no correlation. So you need to make sure that you don't create an account as a US resident. Rather, create your account as a UK resident, because with the UK has some systems and some laws where you don't actually have to go through these rigorous processes before you get your money.
That's fine. I know if you want to do business online, you need your means of identification. You need national identity number and ID, maybe name, your international passport, and all that. Do you need to have a company, a registered company, to do business with Clickbank? Because if you look at Facebook, one of the challenges people are having is if you want to use your business manager to advertise, Facebook will tell you to verify your business manager. That means you need CAC documents, one of the documents approved by your government. Do you have such in Clickbank?
No, you don't. With Clickbank, it's like it's open for everybody. Clickbank has approximately I think 200 million affiliates worldwide.
Wow.
So yeah, so if you're trying to do that, that means more than 50% of affiliates on Clickbank wouldn't have business names. So it's more like you can join, you register, and get things up and running. You don't really have to have a CAC certification, or even if you're not a Nigerian, you don't really have to have a business name for you to join Clickbank. No, it doesn't work that way.
Okay, let me ask another question as a follow-up to what you have just said. So, what are the categories of people that can do business on Clickbank? Like who can do business on Clickbank?
Anybody. It doesn't really matter whether you're a banker, whether you're a 9-to-5, whether you're a stay-at-home mom. It doesn't matter. As far as you can actually use the internet and use a laptop legitly, actually, As far as you can do that, you don't have any problem. It's not really something that is trickled down to a specific level of expertise. The only expertise you need on Clickbank is to know how to create an account, know how to pick the right products to promote, of course, know the terminologies on Clickbank, because I see a lot of people say, how can I make $10,000 a month on Clickbank? Or my goal was to make $10,000 a month, but I ended up with $2,000. You need to understand that one of the expertise you need on Clickbank is picking the right product to promote. You don't expect to make $10,000 a month and you stick to a product that pays you $20 as commission. So when it comes to business is a game of numbers. If your aim is to make $10,000 a month, then you have to pick a product that pays you more with less effort, that you market with less effort. For instance, if you pick a product that pays you, say, $100 a month as commission, then you need to then you need to pick a product that pays you, if you want to make $10,000 a month and you pick $100 commission paying product, that means you have to sell to like 100 people. Okay, if you pick a product that pays you $500 commission, you have to sell to like 200 people. So it's just a game of numbers. You have to make sure that the product you're promoting should pay you a very good commission, so that you sell to less people in a short time.
Okay.
It's more like what do you call it? High ticket and low ticket product.
Yeah, high ticket product. Yes, yeah, that's true.
Product. So
okay.
If you want,
okay. So that means you are telling us that on Clickbank, you can, as a Nigerian, you can conveniently make $5,000, $10,000 in a month.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like I tell people from my own experience, I've discovered that for you to really make money online, you have to invest in yourself first before investing in the business. When I started, I tried the other way around. I invested in the business without investing myself, and I lost a lot of money. So now, like, do you still have training programs for people that are interested in learning how to do business on Clickbank? Do you still have like training program? Because I know last year or there about that, I went through your course. Do you still have such course? Yeah.
Yes, I do, Mr. Moses.
Can you just give us more details about what do you put people through in that course?
Okay, the course literally takes you from start to I wouldn't say finish because it's making a bold claim.
Yeah.
So, but it takes you from, even if you've not heard about Clickbank before, even if you don't know what Clickbank is, it takes you from that level to at least earning close to $3,000 a month.
Okay.
Okay. Because what I teach in the course is quite simple. Number one, I introduce you to Clickbank. Number two, I show you how to create I call it a bulletproof Clickbank account, an account that can never be banned, no matter what happens. It can never be banned. Then subsequently, as well again in the course, there are not just two, there are about 4 methods that show you how to pick winning products. Like I said earlier, if your goal is to make $10,000 a month, you don't have to pick a product that will pay $20 as commission. And then again, you know that if you want to make good sales, you have to pick what people want or what people need. Not necessarily what you feel is what is going to sell.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's a mistake most of us make. So if you pick something that a lot of people want, that's where you're going to make a lot of sales. It's just like now, during this COVID era, if someone should come up and say, okay, I have something that if you inhale it, it would stop you from having COVID, then you will make a lot of sales. So apart from that, another thing the course does is that it teaches you how to design funnels, because in any business, any online business, you need to learn how to design funnels. It's very, very, very important. So it takes you from point 0 to point 100. And then again, you learn how to write email copies, because it is one thing to have a winning product and an audience, then you don't know how to write email copies that will convert them to buy, which is another mistake a lot of us make.
Yeah.
Then of course, another issue affiliate marketers face is this: most of these email marketing platforms don't like our line of business. They say it causes the systems to go down, or it's a blacklisting thing and stuff. But because of that, I had to learn how to build my own email systems from the ground up. So I don't purchase email credits or email marketing anything from any company. I build mine myself and I use it. So I teach the same thing in the course as well.
You don't use autoresponders because
I use everything myself.
Okay, you have your own server that you have built for yourself. Oh, that's interesting because that's another cost for newbies. If you're a newbie, email marketing is very important and it is at a cost. You pay all these autoresponders, they charge you like $49, some $100 on monthly basis, and you're a newbie. So if you can, this is a plus in that course, because if you can build your own server, then you don't need to pay any autoresponder, and you control your cost yourself. In doing business, if you can reduce your expenses and maximize your profit, is a very big plus for you, and that's a big plus for your course. Okay, aside that, do you, like you mentioned, consultancy? What does your consultancy involve? Because I know there are so many companies out there, they are looking for skilled personnel, professionals, like experts in like doing international business, and they want to train maybe their retirees, they want to empower, we have some politicians, they want to empower their people, we have some governments that want to empower their people. Your consultancy, what does it involve?
Okay, first off, my consultancy is more like when people have business issues, maybe for instance, I think sometime earlier we spoke about you wanting to host a course somewhere. Yeah. So I pointed you to the right direction, and of course, everything will soon start running smoothly. So I help businesses make the best decisions that would cost them less or give them more value for whatever money it is they're going to spend, which is really, really important, because in business you have to spend more and you have to spend less rather to make more, which is the goal of every business. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, what do you advise Nigerians and many people that are saying there is no job? What can I do? I've been there for 5 years, 7 years. There is no job. Government is not providing any job and all that. What is your advice from your experience? Because I can see that you are really doing greatly on online business. You've mentored. I think I checked your platform and I can see close to 400 people, mentees, and that's great number. That means you really affected lives. So, but we have so many people out there that they've graduated for 4 years, 5 years, 7 years, and they have this laptop, they have their mobile phones, and they're complaining there is no job. What do you advise them, please?
Well, in my experience, of course, the governments don't have jobs for us, because even as it seems, the economy is not really stable. It's not really okay. So if you keep waiting for the government to provide jobs for you, you might actually grow old, and that will not really be the best thing. Even those of them that are working today earn very little. This is not me trying to feel too good or stuff, but most times my turnover in a month can actually pay a large amount of people. So, but what I would advise anyone watching this today to do is this, especially young minds. If you're between the age of say 20 to 40, 45, you still have enough brain power to think. So the internet is very large. You can do anything. In fact, if you can get a service that will be paying you 5,000 naira every day to 3 people, that's 15,000 naira every day times 30. That's
That's 450,
approximately that's
450,000 naira.
450,000 naira. Now, not a lot of people can make that money in 3 months
Yeah,
or 5 months.
yeah,
So it is advisable to look out, just visit the internet, know what people want. YouTube is there, Google Trends is there.
yeah,
Know what people want. Once you've mastered what they want, create a problem they have, create a solution to that problem and sell to them. That is number one. And you're good. If you can create a service that solves virtually a lot of we are so many Nigerians, more
yeah,
than 200 million Nigerians. So even if you have just 1/100 of these people in your pocket, you're made. You
yeah,
don't really have
yeah.
so many things to handle. So you don't
Mm.
really need to break your head over so many things.
Okay. I have two more questions to round up this session. How much does it take to start Clickbank business? Like, how much does it take for you to start doing business on Clickbank? Like, how much does it take you
Okay.
or anyone?
Okay, the first thing, like you said earlier, you said you invested in a business without investing in yourself,
Yeah,
okay, which is the first mistake. So, what I advise anyone to do is this: get a mentor, no matter the line of, not just for ClickBank, for anything you want to do, get a mentor, get someone that has succeeded in line of business. Now, at my level of expertise, I buy courses.
mm,
Recently, I've spent close to $2,000 buying just two courses from two solid names in the internet space outside Nigeria. Now, these courses would help me, you know, like increase my knowledge, make me
yeah,
learn more, and will give me the leverage to be faster or better than the people I might be on the same level with at the moment.
yeah,
So the first thing you need to do is to first thing you need to do is to invest in yourself, get a
yeah,
course. And currently, my ClickBank Ground Zero course, which is the name of my course, my training, is as at the time of making this interview, is 50,000 naira. Well, people might say, it's too heavy. I understand, but the content of that course, I've had 4 people vet that course, and they broke down that course into 5 different courses.
mm,
Okay. And they were like, even if I should sell these for 50K each, I'll still make my money. But I'm not really
yeah,
after the money. What I'm after is to impact lives so that we could do a lot of good. Because I look forward to a period when a lot of Nigerians, young
yeah,
Nigerians, will actually, from their homes, employ people, build
yeah,
empires
yeah,
legally,
yeah,
and at least the economy will be better and stronger then. I'm
yeah.
very positive about that.
Yeah, this is very lovely. Yeah, it's nice having this session with you. This is the CEO of Nohitch Web, and he has been on Clickbank for some years now, and he's really crushing it. I don't want to mention in number of amount of dollars he rakes in every month, but you can always visit his website. So in the description section, I will drop, of course, how to contact him, or how do people get in touch with you? Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I believe you give us your number so
Yeah,
that
I will. I will do that.
okay,
I
so
will do
that people
that.
can always. I know many Nigerians want to. Before I saw you online, I've been longing to be on Clickbank because I want to earn dollars. Not even at this time where the currency is very funny. Okay, if you have about $1,000, you are talking about close to like 450,000 naira or 500,000 naira now. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
when I saw your course, I was like, wow, is this really possible? And I tried it, and it's been something else. Okay, so we'll drop the number in the description section so that whosoever is interested in contacting Mr. Kenneth, you have the direct access to Mr. Kenneth. And if you're a government official and you feel like you want to empower your people, I think he's the right guy to empower your people when it comes to online business. And specifically, if you're talking about one of the best, network and affiliate network uh, company in the whole world. So, Mr. Kenneth, it's nice having this interview with you, and I want to believe that we might need to still invite you in the nearest future because people will ask
No
questions.
problem,
This
sir.
this I am very, very sure Clickbank is hot cake if you know how to navigate your way. And I do say it. You see, invest in yourself first before investing in the business. This is the way to go. Stand on the shoulders of people that are there before you. I can enter any niche now from my experience. I've lost like close to 2.5 million naira online, and I know what I'm talking about. So if I want to enter any niche now, what I do is I look for people that have results first. I will look for people that have genuine people that have results. And on this channel, I've told you we invite people that are genuine, that are making it in their respective niches. Okay, you can always contact them. That's why we always put their contacts in the description section so that you can have direct link with these people. And I want to believe you have a positive impact. And another thing in choosing online course or who and who to buy from is many of them that we invite here, they have a support group. Like I know Mr. Kenneth has a support group where apart from buying the course online, I bought a course $500 before and there was no support. I sent me an order and to no avail. I had to drop my, I just took to my faith. So he has a support group where you can always be mentored. You can always listen to you and have one-on-one touch with the creator of the course. So, Mr. Nwakama, I'm very happy, grateful that you honored this interview, and I wish you and other Nigerians and other viewers worldwide the best. Thank you very much, Mr. Kenneth.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Let me stop the recording.